guys, it is Tuesday, July 19th, 2022, and we have 20 new mods with 2 new maps and a ton of updates. I don't know if I'm going to get to the updates. So guys, we are very much in the middle of summer, and this week in upstate New York, we have a bit of a heat wave. We are in right now. The highs are like in the 90s, and it's going to feel like 100. So needless to say, it is very warm in my room, and I have to have the fan off, because if I don't have the fan off, you guys are going to hear it in the background, and I don't want that. So we're going to try to get through this as fast as we can before the heat creeps in, because I really want to turn that fan back on. And again, guys, I apologize about the lack of content lately. Again, it is summertime. It's very warm in my room, so there is that. We're going to get back on it. I promise you that. We have August 16th, The Way of the Hunter is coming out. I am really excited about that game. I can't wait to show that game off to you guys. We have the F1 Manager 2022 coming out at the end of August. I can't wait to show that to you guys. So yeah, fear not, we're going to be back with some content. We're going to squeeze in some live streams as well, hopefully very, very soon. So keep an eye on the channel for that. But let's dive into the mods here today, guys. So the first map that we have is Spruce Mountain Farms by Maps by Mako. This is 151.59 megabytes to download and install. This is another American map. Man, they're really going to town with the American maps. The modders are this time around. It's nice to see. Welcome to Spruce Mountains Farm, a fictional USA map. To the north, you'll find large mountains filled with logging areas and many trails for exploring. Some require a 4x4 only to access. Located more central is your starter farm. There you will find large to extra large fields. Most of the land around your farm is cheap to help in expanding. While this map is mainly set up for large-scale farming and forestry, to the south you will find a small farm set up with about 21 fields more your size. The map also has stone mining and wood chip removal built in. While this map won't be for everyone, I hope you enjoy Spruce Mountain Farms. That's very interesting. The stone mining has my curiosity peaked here. So we have 42 fields in total, over 15 forest areas. VGA productions are base game. Stone mining, suggest using a stone lime production mod. Okay, light traffic and pedestrians, built-in silo storage, Grain West silo and Grain Pool East, no train, collectibles added, snow mask added, precision farming ready. Loads default US soil map. Okay guys, so that is the Spruce Mountains Farm by Maps by Mako. Alright guys, so it turns out the other new map, I was mistaken. It's another update. Man, there's a lot of updates to mods today. So our first mod for today is the John Deere DB120 by JHG Modding. This is going to be 40.54 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 33 slots. This is a 30-inch row. Model DB120-48, row 30-inch. Model year 2012. It's planner $345,000 if you're going to buy this. It has a working width of 36.5 meters, which is 120 feet. Working speed is 15 kilometers or 9 miles per hour. I am not going to read all of that. There is a ton of features on this, so I mean, just to rattle off a few here, we have realistic vacuum air blower sounds, realistic folding animations, configurable no-till row cleaner, tank configurations, wheel configurations, wheel brand configurations, work light, rear attachment configurations, wheel wing cover configurations, rear vacuum air blower configurations, liquid fertilizer hose for liquid carts, compound with liquid fertilizer set and rear attachment, all realistic values, all FS22 standards, realistic lights, realistic prices, sounds. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff with this one, guys. So that's the John Deere DB120 by JHG Modding. Next up is the Lizard Special Lowloader TL38 by sorry I cannot pronounce your name, buddy. I'm just not German. This is going to take 5.06 megabytes to download and install. This is only going to take up 5 slots. So it says this is for the forestry sector. It can also be used in other areas thanks to override aids. So the options are override aids, beacon lights design, side marking lights, warning signs, load securing system, positive steering, color changes, base ramp, belts, and rims, and the price is going to start at $31,650. So it's actually pretty cheap for what it does. Let's take a quick look at it here. So yeah, as you can see, it says forestry, but yeah, with those aids there, you can put anything you want on this. Pretty cool. There's a Lizard Special Lowloader TL38 by a modder that I cannot pronounce, sadly. Alright, here we have the Alpego Jet X Pack by Simulator Games and Pellet H. 9.78 megabytes to download and install. So we have the RK400 is going to take up 4 slots. That's going to cost $18,000. It requires 165 horse. Max working speed is 12 miles per hour. The working width is 4 meters. Then we have the Alpego Jet X, which is going to take up 5 slots. That's going to cost $25,000. Required horsepower is 165 horse in combination. Max working speed is also 12 miles per hour. Capacity 1,000 liters, working with 4 meters. That's the Alpego Jet X Pack by Simulator Games and Pellet H. Next up is the Workshop by LS Design at 13.38 megabytes to download and install. It's going to take up 23 slots. The workshop with storage space for your vehicles. Trigger for configuration is located by the toolbox on the floor. This is going to cost $30,000, $20 a day for upkeep, 2 gates to open, and lighting. That's the Workshop by LS_Design. I should have said that. Here we have the Chicken Barn Small, again by LS_Design. 6.37 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 6 slots. An old, small chicken barn. $5,000 is the price, $10 a day is the upkeep. 3 doors to open, 1 chicken flap, and this will hold a maximum of 100 chickens. So that's the Chicken Barn Small by LS_Design. Here we have the Old Brook Barn Pack by Camilos0397, 9.91 megabytes to download and install. So we have the 6x12, going to cost $22,000. The daily upkeep is $25 a day. The 16x12 will take up 8 slots. Then we have the 11x9. This is going to take up 7 slots. This is going to cost $15,000, and the daily upkeep is $15. That is the Old Brook Barn Pack by Camilos0397. Alright guys, so this is the Acetic Acid Production by Zottelzock. 3.25 megabytes to download and install. The mod includes acetic acid production, silo for compost, silo for acetic acid, 1 trailer and 1 semi-trailer for all liquids. With the acetic acid production can be produced from silage. Acetic acid as a byproduct is compost. Compost and acetic acid can be sold either directly at the storage silo or at the wholesale and further processed in still appearing production. So I'm not really sure what acetic acid is, but I'm sure for all you farmers out there, you know exactly what this is. So we have the acetic acid production. This is going to take up 13 slots. It's going to cost $65,000. The capacity: silage, 1 million liters; compost, 1 million liters; acetic acid, 1 million liters. So the compost silo, it'll cost 10 grand. We already went through the capacity, so I'm not going to go over that again. The compost silo is going to take up 6 slots. The acetic acid silo is going to take up 5 slots. That also costs 10 grand. And also, guys, the MKS8 and the MKS32, that's going to also pop up in the next mod, because the next mod is by the same modder. So we're only going to tell you the slots for those just this one. So the MKS8 is going to take up 4 slots. Cost between $25,000 and $40,000. Capacity is between 8,000 and 50,000 liters. Wow, okay, that's quite a bit. The MKS32 is going to take up 5 slots. That's going to cost between $68,000 and $118,000. That's going to hold between 32,000 and 150,000 liters. So that is the acetic acid production by Zottelzock. Okay guys, so this is the Pellet Press by Zottelzock, and oddly enough, as I was recording this, an update popped up because this is a new mod. I already had this installed. I'm not seeing what the update is though, so we'll just go ahead and do that, I guess. Okay, so the Pellet Press. This mod includes a pellet mill, a silo for molasses, a silo for pellets, and 2 universal liquid trailers. Oh, you know what? 27.98 megabytes to download and install. I'm not sure if I said that, but it's worth repeating. The pellet mill can produce hay, straw, and wood pellets from hay, straw, and wood chips, a combination of molasses and water. The pellets can be sold either directly through production or at wholesale. Molasses can be purchased at the molasses silo. So Isn't that what we did with the Straw Harvest DLC? I think those were different pellets, but kind of the same idea, I guess. So we have the pellet mill. That's going to take 18 slots, $125,000. Storage capacity: water 100,000 liters, molasses 50,000 liters, hay, straw, and wood chips each 1 million liters, hay, straw, wood pellets each 5 million liters. The molasses silo will take up 5 slots. That's $10,000. Daily upkeep is $5. The capacity is 1 million liters. The pellet silo is going to take up 4 slots. It's going to cost $23,500. Daily upkeep is $10 a day. Capacity is, again, 1 million liters. And again, guys, here's those, the MKS8 and the MKS32. We discussed those in the last mod, so I'm not going to go over those again. That's the Pellet Press by Zadel. Next up is the Bale Pusher by ARM Team, or ARM Team. I'm not sure how they want that pronounced. 0.78 megabytes to download and install. It's going to take up 2 slots. Pushes bales for easy loading. Features: body color configurations, design color configurations, light configurations. Height and tilt are controlled with the mouse. We don't have the mouse on controller, so I'm sure it's going to be with the left or right analog stick. The price for this is $1,000. That is the Bale Pusher by ARM Team. Here we have the Simple Farm Silo by BK Mods, 4.49 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 17 slots. A Simple Farm Silo for multiple fruit types. This silo can hold all crop types, including grass, straw, hay, and silage. And I absolutely love that, guys. The more mods that come out that are silos that can hold everything, including grass and silage and hay and all that really makes me happy, because sometimes it's a real pain trying to figure out what to do with that stuff. So the storage space is, that's a strange number. Wait a minute, hold on. 5.5 million liters. Price per silo is $20,000. It's a Simple Farm Silo by BK Mods. Here we have the Brazilian Cow Barn by Lost Gamer and DH Modding, 1.97 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 9 slots. Brazilian Cow Shed, cow pasture price $50,000. Cow pasture capacity 400. Daily upkeep is $50 a day. That's the Brazilian Cow Barn by Lost Gamer and DH Modding. Here we have the Lizard Loader QM Extra by ARM Team, 4.62 megabytes to download and install. So, let me see. How did I word this? There's 2. Oh no, wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Gosh, okay. Sorry, guys. I have notes in front of me here, and I'm looking at the wrong thing here. So this takes up 5 slots. A great bale loader can handle 10 full-size Heston bales. So required mod: you will need the FS22 Heston baler. And you can find Heston balers at the Heston Big Baler mod. Capacity of 6,500 liters. Features: body color configurations, rim color, wheel configurations, beacons, gripper configurations, independent suspension, helper stability wheel, connection hoses, tension belts for manual loading and using it as a common bale trailer. Made as semi-automatic and not fully automatic bale loader for more realistic procedure. I'm not going to go over the controls, because those are definitely not the controls for console. This is going to cost $40,000, guys. That is the Lizard Loader QM Extra by ARM Team. Alright, ARM Team is killing it today. This is the Lizard PS18-23H, 4.61 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 5 slots. Features: wheel configs, body color config, rim color config, design color config, cover mudguard configurations. Grain trailer capacity is 23,300 liters. Silage trailer capacity is 37,800 liters. Price is from $24,200. That is the Lizard PS18-23H by ARM Team. Next up is the Old Lizard Car Trailer Pack by Hydraulic and Kazstan. 14.89 megabytes to download and install. So the old Lizard car trailers are going to take up 4 slots, and the one axle trailer is going to take up 3 slots. The wooden car trailer, $1,100. It's under trailers for a category, of course. Color configuration and plank configuration. One axle trailer specifications. It's going to be under trailers. $1,250 is going to cost. Color config, tire config, design config, mouse control, which isn't really necessary. For console, the possibility of transporting animals: cows, 1, 2 pigs, or 5 sheep. Now, the one thing that I found interesting was there's actually the wooden car trailer. There's 2 options for that. and one is showing it holds all the crops and everything like that. The other one isn't showing it does anything, so I'm not exactly sure what the difference is. But that is the old Lizard Car Trailer Pack by Hydraulic and Kazdan. Alright guys, so this is the customizable farm sign by Flying Dutchman. This is going to be 0.09 megabytes to download and install. It will only take up one slot. With this mod, you can create a customizable farm sign. You'll find it in the miscellaneous category of the vehicle shop, not in the building shop. The sign costs $500. The customization options for text and color are free. Currently, it is customizable with some options in English, German, and Dutch. Are you missing some text for customization or your language? I will open the topic of the Giants forum where you can leave requests. Note, if you have trouble placing the sign, make sure you have turned it, kind of, straight, and then make sure the feet touch the ground before releasing it. So, here's the thing. I checked this out, and basically, there's only a couple of options that you have to customize this. Now, I see like on console say welcome to farm, but like where that says Dutchman's, I have no idea how to put that. We could do that on console. We could put the license plate in, but that's a little, I don't know. But like stuff like this, where it says don't eat, I don't know. I don't see where or how we could do that on console. So customizable, kinda customizable-ish, I guess. So yeah, that's the customizable farm sign by Flying Dutchman. Next up is the Dairy by Gamer HZS FSH. 5.35 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 23 slots. $35,000 is what it's going to cost. The daily upkeep is $30. The size is 25 by 25 meter. I've never seen that before. Input, milk and sugar. Output, butter, cheese, and chocolate. It's a Dairy by Gamer HZS FSH. Here we have the Class Tryon 520-750 by Tarksy 007. 28.24 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 27 slots. Price is $257,570. Power, 258 horse to 435 horse. Max speed is 32 kilometers per hour or miles per hour, which is kind of strange because it seems like 435 horse would be faster than the 258. So, yeah. Capacity, 8,000 to 12,000 liters. Type Walker Combine 500 to 600 series. Hybrid Combine is the 700 series. Configurations, machine type with grain, tank, and engine power. Wheel types, traditional and special crawler pipes. Animation is left door opening, right door opening intermittently. Kubota passenger compatible. Very interesting. That's the Class Tryon 520-750 by Tartsy 007. Here we have the Brandyard Signs by A-Dub Modding, Stoneway Design, ABP team. 0.89 megabytes to download and install. These are all going to take up 2 slots. A pack of Brandyard Signs to place around the farm. Price is going to be $1,000. The brands are Agco, Big Bud, Brent, Case IH, Challenger, Fendt, Great Plains, JCB, John Deere, Lizard, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, Pioneer, and Wilson Trailers. That is the Brandyard Sign by A-Dub Modding, Stoneway Design, and ABP team. Okay, this is the Halogen Lamp by Peasel. 0.43 megabytes to download and install. These are going to take up 1 slot. Now, it says Halogen Lamp, 2 variants to choose from, but in fact, there's kind of 4. Because each lamp, you have the kind of the small handheld lamp, then you have the lamp on the stand. Each one of those you can get in an automatic and one that you can actually switch on yourself. So there's actually 4 different variations. Halogen Lamp 1, $35, daily upkeep is 2. Halogen Lamp 2, price is $27, daily upkeep is 1. What I thought was really cool about these, especially the handheld one, is that you can turn it on and then you can pick it up and carry it around. So those could be pretty handy. I didn't check out what they look like at night to see how bright they were, but these definitely could be handy. I could definitely see using these in a Let's Play. So that's the Halogen Lamp by Peasel. Alright guys, so this is the Precision Sprayer Pack, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this is a new mod or if it's an update or if this was on PC and it just came to console or what, because it says things like added spraying functionality, added wheel configurations, unless that's what they added to the base game, because honestly these are all the base game sprayers. and also the John Deere sprayer that you get with Precision Farming DLC. But yeah, as far as I can tell, like, I can't see any difference. Most of these have the same slot count as the base game models, with the difference of maybe one slot more. So that the base model is 23 slots, one of these might be 24 slots, so it wasn't really worth it to point out the differences, but they're pretty much around the same slot count as the base game one. So yeah, I really don't know what the difference is. I did notice with some of them you have more color configurations and stuff like that. So I'm basically thinking, I'm thinking that someone modded all of the base game stuff to use the spot spring functionality with the Precision Farming DLC, which is absolutely amazing, because that was one thing I wasn't happy about, was that if you have a smaller farm, you have to use that John Deere that has a working width of 24 to 28 meters. That's ridiculous. You don't need anything that large. So this gives us the spot spraying capability on all the sprayers in the game, even the smaller ones. So that is that's a very good thing. I feel like Giants should have done that to begin with, but oh well. It's good that we have modders that do this. That is a Precision Sprayer Pack by NicoDo55, and it takes up 120.45 megabytes to download and install. It is a big download, not gonna lie, but for what it does, I can appreciate that. Okay guys, this is the last mod for today. This is the Horse Titan 34 UW by STV Modding. This is going to take up 3.45 megabytes to download and install. This is going to take up 3 slots, $64,000. Capacity is 34,000 liters. Tire configuration, design, color configurations. Alright guys, those are all the mods for today, Tuesday, July 19th. I am not going to go through the updates. There's a lot of updates as well. It's getting quite warm in here. I really want to turn my fan back on, so I apologize for not going over the updates with you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I truly appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.